Looks like I'm live yet again. Hey everybody, it's your boy, Tafaris. We're back. Shocking probably no one. Today is some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I have fallen down a hole with this game. Where we left off yesterday, I gotten through the wedding, into Trotsky, big ambush, and then I was sitting with Godwin. Because I reloaded a couple times to try to figure out how to save CN from being destroyed, because I don't trust that cheeky fucker known as Otto von Bergau. Uh, yeah, I rewent through the time around the torture and all that fun. So we got that done. That was yesterday, and had just gotten Godwin, and that was like 3 hours of main storyline nonstop. And then I continued playing off stream, trying to get to another good place to start another stream. Hung out with Godwin. He found Henry and Hans. Bunch of chicanery happened. There was a big battle at a fortress. Oh my god, it just kept going on. And I want to say it was like 9 hours or something of just nonstop back to back to back to back story missions. I mean, with some extra padding because of me redoing that early piece, trying to get a better resolution to the whole Cien's debacle, since I didn't want them to get destroyed, since I didn't trust both sides, so I didn't want to commit to one over the other. But anyway, I'm past all that. Just finished. That whole long storyline section took me to the greater Kuttenburg region, which I'm now in. I have some quests to go find some bandits to re-get the Dry Devil's band back together. I rescued him with the help of Jan Ziz, the guy who was in charge of that fortress. So let me go flip over to the start screen here. Hey! And I also made sure to get my PNG tuber working again today, so you can see that bouncing in the bottom corner. Because I am a PNG tuber after all. Anyway, so we're gonna dive in and kind of explore this area together. We're gonna go for as long as we go. I've got my food here for lunch warmed up, but it's too hot, so I'll take some bites when I'm in cutscenes and stuff or fast traveling. Slowly consume that on the side. But anyway, now let's get into it. So, got Vengeance. I got Sir Radzig's longsword here. It's fantastic. It was great. I'll probably babble a little bit about mechanics and things. I was talking to Jaden about this earlier too. I think we're gonna do a probably a ramble cast at some point once I finish the game. Because he said this is probably his game of the year for last year. And I'm enjoying it way more than I expect I would. And that may seem like I'm harsh, but it's honestly the difference. Story-wise, I felt like the first game was like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Just to give an idea. Number categories aren't the best, but at least it gives you an idea of where I felt. The story was good. The story was really good. Mechanically, their belief set and how they design these games and their inconsistent obsession about immersion, which we'll talk more in depth when I have that podcast. But for now, I'm going to state, they say that it's immersion above everything, and I disagree. I think in some ways they're actually hypocrites and don't follow their creed. And so when I see them fail to live up to that creed,
to hell with you.
I see it more and it pisses me off. Yeah, all right, I screwed up. I'll restart this fight. Anyway, So I think they do a disservice to their game because of that creed, and they go too far in the face of immersion at the expense of what could be a better game, in my opinion. Jaden doesn't necessarily 100% agree with that, and I get it. This is going to be a personal thing, and I'll explain that more later. But anyway, it's I'm really so I would give the base game
I'll rip you to shreds, you
or the
scum!
first game, I think like a 4 or 5 out of 10 for mechanics. It nonstop pissed me off. We had so many discussions on Discord where I was just mad at various decisions they made, just over and over and over again. But uh-oh, poor doggy. However, I'm screwed up again. Yeah. All right, I screwed up. Let's just take this seriously from the beginning. Anyway, the second game, as it stands right now, where I'm at, story-wise, 8, 9, 10, probably a 9 to 10 out of 10. Like it's fantastic. Love the setting. I love basically everything about the story. The story's great. Mechanically, I think they sanded off some of the very rough edges. Like mechanically, Jesus, Master Struck. These guys are way better than me in my current condition. But anyway,
no chance.
I think they really did a good job of sanding off those edges. What I hated in the first game, other than archery, I think they've really improved. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere. All right. Let me try with just the Warhammer. Maybe I'll do better with Warhammer and Shield. So mechanically in this one, I think it's like a 7 or 8. Like, I think they've done a massive job of improving things. Like, it's just in such a better state than it was in the first one. But for instance, archery here, archery still sucks ass. It is terrible. It does not go well. Yeah, I'm not gonna get another shot, am I? Probably not. All right, that was it.
You want to try? Take that.
Screw you, dude. Warhammer beats armor every day. So like, I still just immensely dislike this system. I kind of understand what they're going for. I am completely inept at doing combos. I understand the concept. I don't think it works well. But I also feel the same thing about... I haven't played... God, it's like Mordhau or something? Chivalry, Bannerlord. I think all of these games kind of use a... kind of a similar system. Which, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I know some people really like it.
Save that for banging in,
But I don't. It's not for me. I like the game despite it. And the way the game's designed here in the second game, I'm actually able to play this game. Like, I found a way to play the combat. I mean, you still suck. It takes a while to get into it, to get enough skill to actually be able to do anything. And now that I'm in this region, it's very clear I am out of my depth again, and I need to do a lot more practicing to level up for some of these fights. Because those are just a couple of generic soldiers. It's not brigands. But I was, by the end of the, what I guess we could call the first act, the first zone, I was stunting on fools, like left, and center. You know, like all over the place, basically. Now, like I said, they got my ass kicked multiple times. Hey, I said put away the weapon, dude. However, it's using the right tool for the job. And by Warhammer versus armor, and the specking I've done with it goes right through it. But I'm enjoying the combat enough, melee-wise, that I am working on leveling all the different weapon types. and using them in different situations. Archery, on the other hand, is kind of the it kind of shows the what I was complaining about, their obsession about immersion over everything else. I get it. Like, initially, you're supposed to be really shitty with everything. You're slightly less shit when you start the second game because Henry has supposedly gotten some experience and is in a much better state by at the start of the first game. But then, he gets that injury, so that makes sense. That's how they bring him down. He has to recover from his injury, so he needs more training, etc., 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 which is fine. But archery just sucks. I maintain that while some people might do okay minus an aiming reticle, yeah, not only are you shitty, but the mechanics of, I mean, did you see how quickly, like, you can get one shot off in combat? You can't be an archer in this game. Well, not at least not a crossbowman. I don't know that. I mean, maybe I could have gotten off 2 shots with a bow. But you know what? I would have missed with those, same as with a crossbow. And a crossbow, historically, the whole point of them is you could give them to someone incompetent because you just point and shoot. I can't point and shoot in this game. But I still miss constantly because I don't have that translated skill of being the person. And this is how I was explaining it to Jaden earlier. When I was in Boy Scouts way back when, I learned how to fight, or I learned how to shoot poorly on very poor quality rifles. And I learned how to do archery on poor quality bows. But after shooting a little bit, and in either case, either the rifle or the bow, I kind of had a handle on how to aim it the right way and do okay. I still can't hit the broadside of the barn with a crossbow in this. I guarantee you that if I was Henry with that same crossbow, I'd at least hit the dude that I aimed at before the combat started, or got right next to him. I may not have hurt him, but I would have hit him. Like, it would have bounced off his armor or something, but at least hit the target. I aimed at center mass at that dude. Still missed. Because that skill set doesn't translate. And because of how slow the weapons reload, even with a perk that improves that reload speed, I can't fire enough shots in combat or pre-combat when I have stealth on my side to get a handle on how to do it right. Because you're also absolute dog shit at shooting to start. So I'm not building up that skill. And I have, like, again, I do have that reticle. I didn't have it in that combat because it's the mod that I have is very titchy. But if we look at it, through training with people, I'm at Marksman 11. Max is 30 for all the weapon skills. So it's lagging behind with polearms as my least skilled thing. That's why I keep trying to do fights with polearms first to level it. I'm trying to get it better. But I still can't hit anything with this. And maybe there's some better skills in here. Maybe steady aim 2 will help some. Maybe some. But I maintain that it's too immersive and that this is a video game first. It's not, it's meant to be played. And I know that a lot of people bounce off this game hard. I thought that was going to be me. Or at the very least, I'd be like, yeah, I like the story, but I hated all the mechanics, just like the first one. They proved me wrong. But the one place I don't see any sanding of edges so far from what I've played so far, and I've got like 50 hours in now, is archery. It still sucks. And it sucks because they want you to suck at the beginning. They want you to get good scrub. And I maintain there are ways to do that. Let me at least hit the guy. But until you get a perk by getting high enough level, armored opponents, basically things just bounce off them and yada, yada, yada. Like, there's a way to do it. that still simulates the immersive thing of being a peasant who's slowly learning how to do stuff, but still let it be accessible enough that someone can be engaged in play. Like, and the thing I talked about with Jaden, like, it just needs more toggles. Why do I have to get a mod? I mean, I know there's supposedly a console command that gives you it. I tried that out, but it didn't seem to be consistent as well. Like, at least I know that if I hit F10 with this mod, eventually the thing will pop up. It doesn't look like I can use it while I'm using the weapon, so I have to do it before combat. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, this is what I want. Anti armor. That's what I use the thing for. Anyways, so long rant, but I think the game is massively improved on the first one. I really like it. I don't know that it would have been my game of the year yesterday if I hadn't, or not yesterday, last year, if I had played it last year versus now. But I really like it. Like, I really like the story, and they've improved enough that I'm not raging against it constantly. But I'll save a lot of my kibitzes for when I talk with Jaden in depth to keep it all in one place. But there's my initial kind of critiques, and that's how I'm taking this from. I am a critic
It's the devil's
of
work. Calm down.
things. Like, I'm trying to give you why I like and dislike
You could
things.
stick your reason up your
Well,
arse. I told you something like
okay,
this would
what the
happen.
hell is going on here?
We never should have stopped bringing the offer.
What's going on here? As you can see, something slaughtered all these cows.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell. I saw with my own eyes how it fled back to its hole in the mine.
Give it a rest, would you?
I won't. What'll happen when that monster comes for us next?
Seems we've been fortunate running into you then, eh?
I'm Henry of Scallis.
I'm Marion, the local priest. You look like someone who knows how to fight and isn't scared off all that easily. Just the kind of man for the job.
That's me, Henry the Merciless. Let's see. What happened here?
Tell me what happened from the beginning. What killed those cattle?
I was in my cottage when I heard such strange noises. It made my skin crawl. So I went out and saw this. And that beast what did it running away. How am I supposed to make a living now? These cows were my most treasured possessions.
What sort of strange noises did you hear? Can you describe them in some way?
It was like someone dragging chains along the ground. Neither men nor wolves make them kinds of noises. And demons carry chains so they can catch sinners with them. Everyone knows that.
And what about you? Did you hear it too?
Unfortunately, no. I was in the church when Vladimir sent for me, saying they'd found those carcasses.
Didn't you say you saw someone running away from here?
Not someone, but something. A monster from hell itself.
Just an old wives' tale.
I swear by all that's holy, the beast ran from here straight back to the old mine.
What did the beast look like?
I only saw it from afar. But before it got lost in the thicket, I saw its giant pointed snout.
Couldn't it have just been an animal? Maybe a wolf or a boar?
Can't you see my poor girls here? What kind of wolf would leave wounds like these? Oh, and the monster ran on 3 legs.
3 legs?
Aye, as sure as my name's Vladimir.
You mentioned a pit of hell. Is that located somewhere around here?
That's just a local fable.
It's no fable. In the days when silver was mined here, terrible misfortune took place in the mine. A pit to hell itself opened up there.
The mine shuttering fell apart and the gallery collapsed. That's all.
Shuttering my arse! It was a pit to hell! Shuttering don't just blow up on its own. But hell didn't scare good old Father Richard, so he set off into the tunnels and struck a deal with them demons. Ever since then, we brought food to the mine for them every second Sunday, and they leave us in peace in return.
Father Richard was a crackpot. You're lucky to finally have a normal priest here now.
A priest who forbade us from bringing the offerings, and now you can both see where that's got us.
Has anyone actually looked around in the mine?
Only old Father Richard. Nobody else has ever had the courage. The very mine shaft stinks like hell itself.
'Cause
So
people are
we only
shitting in
ever
it.
lower a bucket down with the offering, and then clear off quick.
After the cave-in, the miners left to work in Grund. Seems they'd no longer felt the vein was worth the trouble here.
When did all this happen?
It's got to be at least 5 years now.
And you've been taking food there ever since?
That's right. And nothing's ever happened until now, all because our new priest here forbade us from bringing offerings.
Where's Father Richard now?
He returned to his maker not long ago, and now I preach here in his place. The moment I caught word of that foolish superstition, I put a stop to any offerings.
And you can see what that caused.
It's only happenstance. This isn't the first, nor the last time that wolves dare to venture into town.
Vladimir's right. It doesn't look like it was the work of wolves. I don't know what could have done it, but wolves don't make those kind of wounds.
They're both right.
You hear that,
I couldn't
Father?
choose as an option.
And that's coming from someone who's...
This whole thing is very odd.
The massacre of those cattle is a horrible thing, but the heresy that's been tolerated here on account of the former priest is even worse.
Old Father Richard would chase you out of town, you...
Marion may be young, but he's still a priest.
That's right.
He deserves a bit of respect.
Thank you, Henry. Since you're the only one here uninvolved, I'd like you to go into the old mine and discover the truth of this old wives' tale.
And while you're there, take some peace offering with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't even dare going.
What am I to do with you? All right. Henry, take their offering with you as well. You'll do just as those wretches did before you, and then wait to see if any demons show their faces or not.
Wait for demons! You want to send the poor fella to his death!
Won't be my
Don't listen
death.
to him, Henry. Faith in God will protect you, but before you go through the mine, we'll have a look around the village. Then we'll all meet at the entrance to the mine.
All right, I'll help you. But what about the offering?
A bit of food will do. Here you go. We always lowered the food down in a bucket. The main thing is not to go down the shaft yourself, lest you anger hell.
Oh,
Don't
whatever.
be frightened. It's just an old shaft.
You'll find it to the west of here. The whole area is deserted and most of the entrances are blocked off. You go past the mine buildings until you reach the one that's collapsed to the ground. The mine entrance is next to it. Good luck, lad. You're going to need it.
God be
No,
with
I'm
you.
not. So this is something I like about the game. Yes, there's lots of supernatural talk, but I mean, it's, everything has a logical reason. You can play up the superstitious fool if you want to, or you can be the rational, inquisitive scholar and just do detective work and not be an ignorant peasant. And what a shock. If you're persistent and can figure out where the game's trying to tell you to go to find all these clues, because that's always difficult with this game, you'll find you should be able to come up with a rational answer that explains whatever claimed superstitious nonsense you're up against. Like in Trotsky Castle, there's a... I don't remember if I did this on stream or not, but it was yesterday. It was part of all that. I think it was before the battle. So yeah. So you've got like the little demons that are from hell that are haunting the castle. Like, no, they're not. It's just fucking rats. Do you even ever see a rat? No. But the stupid blacksmith sends you to every freaking porta potty, latrine, shitter, whatever you want to call it, like 3 times, all over the place. And yeah, of course, if that makes sense. That's where the rats are coming in from. It's just a fucking hole. But just that, to stave off their superstitions, you take some water and then you sprinkle it over the fireplaces. I sprinkled holy water, which there's no way that had an effect. The alchemical water is much more likely to, because it might actually be like a primitive insecticide or whatever. But
It really does smell like hell here.
Anyway.
Might there be some truth to the
no,
stories?
there's no truth. There's gonna be people hiding here that have been hiding out forever. They've been desperate for the food, and now they're hungry because they're not getting fed for free. Just prepare an offering, but okay, that's the shaft. That's where I want. But is there a way to lower it down? I don't see anything, so we're just gonna go in the hole. Like I said, it's just gonna be shit. It's gonna be smelly because people have been pooping in there. That's my guess. Because an animal couldn't have actually gone up that ladder.
Oh, Jesus.
Heyo.
Hello, how's your gamey?
Going well. I'm dealing with superstitious peasants right now.
Okay.
There's they've been for their last priest was a crackpot. So for the last 5 years they've been giving an offering of food to the devils that haunt the old mine shaft. And the old crackpot died. There's a new priest. New
Mhm.
priest told him to not to. And now all of a sudden something came and slaughtered all their animals. Or all their cows.
Let me keep you from your streaming.
Okay.
All I gotta say, very interesting. I'm glad you're having a story. All I gotta say, nanny nanny boo boo. Your story does not have pistachio ice cream monsters and a creme brulee elder god.
Yeah. Well, that's because my story actually makes sense. You need more sleep,
Oh yeah.
you crazy fool.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Good luck with that.
I know.
Still having to do with systems designs.
I understand.
So
Go do your thing. I'm just doing the streaming thing.
I'll be back with nose.
Okie dokie.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Bye, Internet. Bye, Twitter. Bye, YouTubes.
All right. Now it's time to continue.
What a diabolical stink. Ugh. All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Why are you backing away? Could have seen it for... It's just a person. It's gonna break? So it's a knife. Uh-huh. Of course. Or brigand. Mm-hmm. You gotta be shitting me.
Where am I?
So they took all my stuff.
Where did all my things go?
And they put you in the dark with no torches even? Really?
Jesus. What the fuck is
Fucking
going on
terrible.
here?
This is just fucking terrible, the game design. I'm sorry. You guys can go fuck yourselves. Okay, thank you for giving me a torch. Yay. Now I can see. Uh-huh. Now I have a weapon.
What's this? Did the
What's
night
this?
wrote this?
Oh, so I can't even read it because that's awesome. The clue. Let's see if I can read it now. I had to dismantle some of the scaffolding to get firewood. Hold my ministry shouldn't hit with crosses, and God is with me. Then just pouring in for the pit leaves no doubt the presence of hell. Taking resting my sins. Shield of God. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I can't take that because I don't have a lockpick. Right? No lockpick on the table? No? Oh, there we go. How handy. A lockpick. He'll probably come if I do that one, so let's try this first. Because I am a master lockpicker. Okay, maybe not master, but I'm good. Yes, I would rather use the spiked bludgeon. It's better. Where is it? There it is. Because I don't give a fuck about this guy. He's took all my shit.
This looks like some kind of contract.
Uh-huh.
It must be important if he locked it away.
Guard the pit of hell on the mines of Olkuna. You're sent by another knight who will shoulder the burden of repentance and arrive at the mines and become a new guard for Zono. Each knight will then, under the same conditions, be the new guard of hell, and then previous guardian will again see heaven. This is fucking idiots. Fucking ignorant peasants. Right, take another torch.
Who goes there? I am the shield of God's demon. I am Taras.
Uh-huh. I don't really give a shit who you are. I'm taking all your shit. I'm gonna beat your ass once I get my stuff back. Or maybe I'll beat your ass and then take my stuff back. Either way, it's just a superstitious bullshit.
Glory of Patris! So you live. Fall before the sword of God.
Ah!
By luck!
I don't know what you're talking about. You are shitty. That's right.
Oh, Jesus. His helmet's completely stuck. I can't get it off.
So it's basically wedged itself on him. Great. Nope, can't have the spade. Okay. Does it tell me to do anything else now? Get your items back. Which is back the other way. Okay. So we go this way. So he's just a knight who's been stuck to guarding here. They stop feeding him. We attack the cows to put a fear in them, so they start feeding him again. Because of his job. His job is bullshit because it's just full of superstition. And they're ignorant peasants. Check. By taking it with me, which may not make sense. Maybe I'm supposed to not leave him there, but I figured he's the proof. Oh, for the love of God. Put him there. Grab him again. At least this is looking more more polished, so it must be getting closer. That's on the way out. We're going to drop him here. Take back my shit.
Ah, everything's here. All right.
Yes, I'm re-equipped.
More entries. Also written by the knight?
Let's try reading it. Now I have to go to the book section because I've got too much shit.
God. How long has he been down here?
He's been here forever. Like 5 years or something. I don't think I'll be able to climb the ladder with him, but I'm going to try. If it doesn't let me, I'll put him on firm ground. Nope. You can just sit right there.
Henry, what happened down there?
A mad knight lived down in the mine. He must have completely lost his head and killed your cattle.
A knight? In the mine?
Where's he now?
He's dead. We fought, and I won. His name was Taras Mura. After the accident in the mine, Taras entered into a contract with Father Richard to guard the mine. He spent 5 whole years underground and watched over the pit of hell to ensure nothing ever came crawling out. The locals then brought him food in return.
We never knew anything about a contract.
Father Richard must have feared the locals wouldn't agree to such a thing. So he came up with the contract to guard the pit of hell.
It's true. Father Richard was the only one who knew about Taras.
So this whole time, we haven't been feeding demons, but a knight who was protecting us from them?
And everything was fine until I forbade you. I can't believe I'm to blame for the death of a good Christian. I'll never forgive myself for as long as I live.
Well, you couldn't have known. But it looks like you won't have anyone.
Okay, so I can probably keep him alive. So if I go back to here, will I be underground? Because I can just punch him. He's not that much of a threat. Drone? Okay. Yeah. I don't need this. Okay, this was after I grabbed the shit. Got the second torch.
Who goes there? I am the shield of gods, demon. I am
I'm not a
Tara.
demon, you crazy fuck. I'm just gonna knock you out, and then I'll take all your stuff.
Glory of Patrick! So you live, demon. Not much longer. Terribilis Deus, the sanctuario suo. Ah!
Okay. Try not go berserk. I tried the berserker option. Just not good at it, so I need to block.
Oh, Jesus. His helmet's completely stuck. I can't get it off.
Well, how about this? You're unconscious now. I didn't kill you. So now we do the same thing we did before. You know what? I'll take you with me again. Come on, old man. You're going to start from the beginning. Because you are old. At least this time you're not dead. Felt good about just feeding you, but you were like no challenge. One arm, or with just like a club, I could beat the shit out of you. So, you know, you need to get out in the sunlight more. Practice normally. Eat a good diet. Oh, right. This is where I had to drop you. Walk across. Pick you up. There we go. I just, ugh. I hate that. I hate this trying to make everything so dark. You have a mechanic for torches so I can see. I'm sorry, I can't see in the dark. Understand some people find it immersive. I don't. I hate it. It
Look,
sucks.
Everything's here. All right.
And
More entries.
this design is terrible. You need to fix it. That's just me. Now there's gonna be people who go, no, you're
Written by
dumb.
the knight?
This is awesome. I don't really care. I think it's terrible. It's not fun. At least give me gamma settings. Then I could at least change it so I can see on my own. And that would change nothing for you. The people who don't want it and want it dark. At least I'd be able to see. Like I said, there's compromises. And it's all about toggles. Removing them just makes for a worse project, in my opinion. Let's see how they react now. He should be alive.
Henry, what happened down there?
I know this'll sound strange, but a deranged knight lives down in the mine. He almost killed me, but I managed to get away. They were bringing the supplies to him, not to demons.
I told you that there would be an explanation from our world. No demons or devils.
And what if the knight himself came from hell?
Even you don't believe that. He's just an ordinary looter and parasite.
Quiet! Do you hear that?
Where's his armor? I already took it. He should be naked.
Lord have mercy.
That's the hellish beast. It's him.
Ready yourselves, men. Henry, you too.
Shadows and flames. You brought friends, did you, Hellspawn? It matters not. I'll take you all on.
No, you've got it all wrong. I went into the mine as we agreed, and it's there that I ran into Sir Taras here. Sir Taras signed a contract with Father Richard. He was meant to guard the gateway to hell and receive regular supplies from the locals in return. When I first met him, I thought he was some kind of hellspawn, and he wanted to kill me, so I fled.
I
I've got the
didn't. I
contract
beat him up.
here. See for yourself.
A contract? Well, I was sure all of this was mere heathen idolatry.
Father Richard never said nothing about a contract to no one. All he said was to provide food to keep the pit of hell quiet.
Maybe Father Richard feared you wouldn't listen otherwise. None of this, however, rights the wrongs committed by Sir Taras. Or are you looking to pardon him for slaying the cattle?
I have no need for pardons from you. I've spent years in the dark protecting you, ingrates. Meanwhile, you lot broke the promise and forgot about me. You'll pay for that!
Everyone calm down. The only crime committed here is ignorance. Apart from Father Richard and Sir Taras, no one knew of the contract. And when Father Richard died, Sir Taras was left on his own with his oath. He was kept alive by nothing but superstition and the offerings you brought to pacify hell. And when the offerings stopped, Sir Taras thought you betrayed him. And so he sought his revenge.
I had no idea.
Like I said, only ignorance is to blame. But now everything has been explained. So there's no reason to seek revenge or continue your investigation.
I won't settle for that. Fall to your knees and I want to hear it with my own ears. You owe me that much for all the years I spent down there.
An apology.
Oh, quiet, Vladimir. Sir Taras is right. He deserves our apology.
Good. Good
Sir
priest.
Taras, on behalf of the entire village, we ask for your forgiveness and thank you for the sacrifice you made for us. Your services are no longer needed. I'll have the mine filled in, and you'll receive all that you require. A horse, food, and supplies for the road.
So, I'm finally free? I fulfilled my oath and cleansed my soul before the eyes of God.
It's true, Sir Taras. Your sins have been washed away by your service.
Oh, thank you.
Much better.
And as for you, Henry, you did even more than I asked. You've earned your reward 10 times over. Take this and go with our thanks.
And
Yes, little one. I'll
my
give you your food in a
thanks
second.
too, lad.
My pleasure, friends. I don't think anyone's ever going to believe this story.
I'll put in a good word for you to the other
Okay.
priests in the region. Anthony of Visuka and Hrosnata of Rabosh could both teach you something.
Thanks.
I do not need to improve
I'll
my
put it-
reputation. Okay, 1 second, guys. I just need to give the little lion his food. Okay, I'll have to check on him again in a couple minutes, but he is digging in, which is good.
word for you to the other priests in the region. Anthony.
Hey, yeah. That was some random. That was just some random side quest I ran into. I've kind of been coming down here, as this should be Kuttenburg, and I was really looking forward to the markets. Also, I think this is the Blacksmithing
Visuka and Hrosnata of Rabosh
DLC.
both teach you something.
Thanks.
I thought that would be interesting to find. Oh. Oops, I should have put a marker on the map. Old Kutna. Let's start here. I could fast travel there, but I don't mind going overland. Actually, what did it say? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine on food. I'm fine on hunger. Now, Ukla, we ride. Still have pebbles. The shittiest of shitty horses. Hopefully something happens eventually to improve this shitty horse. I've been dealing with it, but anyway.
Go.
Ooh, I see another castle, potentially.
I wouldn't want that, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually is probably a church. That definitely looks like a church. Oh. But here? Oh, it's in Grund. I don't think I've been here yet. No, it was part of the map was uncovered, but for certain I have not been here. Okay, but it is a priest's place. I don't an indulgence. Henry is fine. Only thing I do is steal. I'm fine. I haven't stolen anything major from any of these people. Okay. I'm now in town. So, is this an inn? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Just empty. Of course, it's early in the morning, so that's not going to help. What you can see up in front of me, way up there, I think I can see Kuttenburg from here. I think I went into that, not this. Well, let's check over here. Who's that?
You're always welcome here.
Housewife.
sir.
Why am I always welcome here? You don't even know who I am. Okay. I see nothing. We move on. Oop, I heard a lion. 1 second, let me grab his food. Okay. Lion is appeased. Good. So, we are headed into what looks like Kuttenburg down here. Quest, Catherine, marking the DLC. Because I'm headed straight for the forge. I may not do that on stream, we will see. But I'd like to start it. I really... The minigames have grown on me. I hated alchemy in the first game. I really did. But I think alchemy was my first skill I got to level 30 in the second one. So whatever slight stuff they did, whatever change in mindset, I don't know. I've enjoyed it much more. It was great.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm not going to take pebbles into the Kuttenberg because I feel like that's just asking for trouble. But we are
Good
here.
to see you.
And this is a huge ass freaking town. Hi, Cobber. Don't want to talk to me? Fine, be that way. Pretzels, that's a food place. Okay. This is, yep, biggest town we've seen so far. I will presume it's the biggest town in the game. Everything else is a shitty little village.
Good people, refrain from sin. Satan is going round our city and the only
Oh,
defense
Satan.
is
Yeah,
fire
whatever.
and blood.
That's the weaponsmith. Good to know. That's the barber. Oh, it's on the next road over. Okay. Well, now I can actually see the area. Okay, those quest tippers will be good, but first... Oh, yeah. We have to go through town to outside. Okay. Taylor. But going up this street is beneficial because it's marking where all these different locations where I can sell shit are. Great. Now there's an armorer. I wonder if I can actually finally get...
What? Come here.
Oh god.
Yes, you.
That's the jester from the new DLC, I think. He can sit there.
You're always
But
welcome.
having access to all of these people should be very helpful in the near future. Oop, nope. I have to go outside the gates. Check. But marking all of this stuff, now I have a hub to come back and sell my shit. And like I said, hopefully find a higher quality of stuff. I mean, it's nice they give you some really nice armor if you do the riddles. You can get the really nice armor set very early.
Careful.
but
This place seems familiar.
yes, let's wait till morning and start the DLC. Because it's already morning.
Henry, look. I spent the happiest years of my life in this
Oh
forge.
boy.
It's such a shame to see the old place just left like that to... Henry! Stop that. Come on. We still have to go to the market.
Young Henry was an asshole.
Looking for something, lad?
I was just...
You won't find nothing here no more. Let's move along.
How about no? Let me buy the place.
Forgive me. It's just that... I remember this forge from my childhood. When I was a boy, my pa, Martin, brought me here.
Wait, Martin? My husband had an apprentice called Martin. That was your pa?
He was my stepfather, but he raised me as his own.
That doesn't surprise me. Even as a lad, I could tell his heart was in the right place. How's he doing?
Good.
Unfortunately, he died.
I'm sorry to hear that. My God, Martin's adult son? Time really does fly.
He told me back then he spent the best years of his life here.
Aye, aye. Those were good times, true enough. What's your name, lad?
Henry.
I'm Magdalene. It's a pleasure, Henry.
Give me those keys.
Care to come inside for a chat? I've a fresh pot of soup on the stove if you're hungry.
I can't refuse an offer like that.
Glad to hear it. Come with me, then. Glad you like it.
Just like Ma used to make.
Back when your pa used to apprentice here, my Skodder's forge was the finest in Kuttenburg. Only then out of the blue he fell ill and I lost him. Everything's been downhill since then.
Let me take it
His
over.
apprentices left and the Blacksmiths Guild couldn't decide who to assign the forge to. Before they could make a decision, the forge's attic burnt down. I was visiting my sister in Visokar at the time. She's with the Lord now too, poor thing. I was left here all alone, on jointure. This room is the only one that stayed unscathed for the most part.
How did your husband get ill?
Out of the blue. He started coughing, got weak, then lay down, and never got up again. It wasn't the plague, but something nasty nonetheless.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What can you do? Such is life, lad.
Did Martin really not want to take over his own forge?
He was just a lad at the time, and taking over a forge is no easy feat. The guild has its own rules and who to assign it to.
How did the forge's attic burn down?
How do you think? Someone set it ablaze. Hard to say if it was just some brats or those good-for-nothings from the hole. That's the watering hole next door. But it doesn't matter now. They never caught anyone. All that came of it is that nobody's wanted the forge for 20 years.
Give it to me.
But look at me rambling
If you
on.
want to live.
I'm sure you're not interested in the rantings of some old crone.
I am interested.
It's kind of you to say that. I keep trying to explain to the guild that it's not a lost cause. We just need someone who will bring this place back up. But it's like talking to a stone wall year after year. The guildmasters are too worried about their own business to listen to me. But I'm convinced if we were to find a talented blacksmith, the workshop could be as beautiful as a chapel, like when my old Skodder used to run it.
I could be that blacksmith.
You're a blacksmith, like your pa? Christ, of course you are. I should have known. It only makes sense after all.
I can get my hands on some coin. And you're right. Such a famous forge shouldn't be left to fall by the wayside.
That's right.
If you were to take it over, that would be wonderful. Only you'll have to talk to the guild about it first. They make the rules.
I will
I
murder
reckon
them all.
Master Bushek the Elder has the most common sense when it comes to this place. He might be able to help. He has an armourer's workshop in the town hall quarter. Hopefully he'll hear you out. But be warned. From what I know, the guild is careful not to let anyone that isn't from a blacksmithing family into their ranks. So don't mention Martin wasn't your birth father. It would only hurt your chances.
Thanks for the tip. I won't say a word. Thanks for the soup.
Good luck to you, Henry.
Okay, lady, we're gonna make this place best fucking work. The best fucking forge we can. Alright, let's look. Where do I need to go? Okay. You know what? I'm feeling lazy. We're fast traveling the 3 feet. Boom. Could have probably done it faster by doing it manually, but not faster in of time.
And what did you tell them?
I said they got the wrong
Did you?
Master Bushek,
Aye?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm interested in Master Skoda's old burnt-down forge. I spoke to his widow, Magdalena, about it.
For Christ's sake. She didn't pull you in off the street, did she? The mad old crone?
Well, more or less.
Old age must be sad. All I can tell you about the forge is the same thing I tell Magdalena when she bothers me about it. Even getting the building back into its original state would mean
Yes,
pouring a
and
fortune
I'm gonna
into
do it.
I take care of the money.
Aye, but only a member of the Kuttenburg Blacksmiths Guild can work the trade around here. And you're not a member.
Could I join the guild?
It's not that simple. The guild is a private society made up of Kuttenburg burghers.
Yeah.
And the other masters aren't too trusting when it comes to outsiders. So I reckon they won't be too keen on the idea.
How could I convince them?
That's hard to say. But maybe you'll make a good impression. But first, you'll be required to meet 3
Huh?
conditions.
What are they?
Which are?
First, you have to come from a respectable family. Second, you have to have blacksmithing experience. And third, you'll have to compete the guild's trial.
What do you
Tell
want me
me,
to make,
Blacksmith.
dude? Shags.
What sort of family do you come from? And what's your work experience?
Not only do I come from a respectable family, but a blacksmith's family too. You probably knew my father.
Oh? Where would I know him from?
From here. His name was Martin, and he used to be old Skoda's apprentice.
Wait, Martin? Your pa is Frisky Martin?
Frisky?
Aye, of course, Frisky. We used to call him that because, well, that doesn't matter. How's he doing these days?
I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He was killed during the raid on Skalitz.
Christ. I'm very sorry to hear that. When I knew him, he seemed like a good bloke
Yes.
and quite a talented swordsmith.
Yes.
Some of the masters were good friends of his. They were the same age at that time. To tell you the truth, that will likely affect your chances as a contender. As Frisky's son, you'll have a great opportunity to make an impression. So you'd better make the most of it.
I will.
As far as experience, I helped at my father's forge. We made a sword for Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets together.
Kobila, eh? The royal hetman. Is
Yes,
there
I
any way
have
for
the
you to
sword
prove
now.
it?
I have the sword here. Would you like to see it?
No need. I'll trust you. But if the other masters happen to ask, be ready for anything. It seems answering questions about your family and experience won't give you trouble. Now for the most important part. Are you ready for the guild trial?
Yes.
What does the guild trial involve?
The guild trial consists of a verbal exam and a practical exam. First, you'll have to answer a few tricky questions from my colleagues. And after that, you'll forge a sword to the best of your abilities right before their eyes.
Easy
Of
peasy.
course, the trial comes at a small fee for each try. Well then, do you feel up to it?
Yes. I am.
I'm not ready for it.
Then go and brush up.
Prepare.
I need
Select all.
greetings. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you.
And come again.
Okay, saved. Now we're going to do that guild trial.
Yes,
I'm ready.
Straightforward.
great. But I'm afraid we're not. It will take some time to get things ready. We'll meet tomorrow at noon below the astronomical clock on the square. I'll take you to the guild forge where the trial will take place. I should also mention there will be a verbal exam. And if you can read, I have an excellent hand. It's called On Blacksmithing. And it contains all the basics my colleagues may test you on. And one more thing. If you'd like, you can wait for the trial.
Buy
I'd
the
like to
handbook.
buy.
Here it is.
What do you have for?
See what he got. I'm not going to buy anything quite yet. Brunswick's helmet's 115. This is 115, so that's pretty much equal up. Curious. Just a body plate. Curious. That's 109 to 132. Ooh, 127. Okay, so there's some good shit here. Which I want. Over time. For now, I am going to learn every crafting recipe I possibly can. Let's score me some Toledo steel. Probably have enough of the rest of the stuff. Probably have more than enough armor kits, to be honest. Let's see what else I've got in here. Get rid of those. I don't need that or that. Probably don't need the weapon stuff. I've just been holding on to it just in case I can do something. All right. Okay, that's everything. Still
Let's
expensive.
talk about the price.
Fine.
Hi. Pleasure doing business with you.
I'm starting to burn
Take
through
care,
my
Henry.
nest egg, which means I might have to go out and fight some more. I bought the handbook though, and I have a bunch of books. So let's start with. Damn it! Thing is so sketchy. Yes. Smallest horseshoes in order to reach the highest possible speed. I will probably put those on. Lord knows, anything that increases Pebble's speed is important. Noble sword. No, that's a normal sword. Okay, that would be great. What else we got? Knight's longsword. That's way less than a battle longsword, so less exciting, but getting all of these things will be fantastic. Ooh. Knight's battle axe. So it's not. A pole axe is a halberd. This might fall somewhere in between. Either way, it's something else to try. Horseman's pick. Another fantastic weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna be in crafting heaven here. I'm gonna be upgrading my gear. Because master crafting my own shit will be amazing. Common saber. Not so exciting. Broad longsword. Nice thing is I'm going to have a bunch of different options here. All right. Adamant saber. Ooh. That's a nice saber. Or a nice sword. Might be the best sword I got. Okay. I like it. Is that it for those? Yes. Okay, this is just a quickie. Get this book read. As I just stand here in his shop reading a book. Ooh, scholarship and hunting. Okay, that's great. Going back in. Anything else? Yes. I'm sorry, I am not. Straw yellow, change the shape, heating and quenching. Good work at a fair price. I'm going to make it up as I go along and pray. That's why. Ready to save first. Okay. I will wait.
I'd like to
the
wait.
trial.
Very well then.
Waiting until the next day.
Should we get going?
I believe it's high time.
I look way better
Don't
than you
even bother
fucks.
looking at that old clock of ours. It's been stuck for 30 years. It seems all the other masters are looking forward to what Frisky's son can do. You'd better make a good impression.
Time to be Twinkle
Come now.
Toes.
The guild's forge isn't far. We'll just pass through the lower market and we're there. Did you get a chance to study the handbook?
Of course.
Mind if I test your knowledge a bit along the way? How can you tell you're making progress while forging?
The workpiece changes shape.
That's right. The longer you forge, the closer your workpiece resembles the finished product. I have one more question. What color is a properly heated workpiece?
Straw yellow.
Of course, straw yellow. What else? Wonderful. It seems you really did prepare.
Or I've
I
been doing
reckon
this
the others
bunch.
have a lot
I
to look
also
forward
looked at the
to.
book for 30
Good
seconds.
blacksmiths should never stop learning. That too is important to our guild. I have a number of designs in my armor smithy that I collected on my travels throughout
Yes,
the
I
kingdom.
bought them already.
It's quite a unique collection. And the best part is, I'm happy to share it with others. Stop by any time. Learn to make something new. Your customers will surely appreciate it, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Your trial still awaits. Just a little further now.
Uh-huh. Come on. Come on, dude.
I'm sorry. I am here for anyone who wants to learn the true art of the Langsmith.
Come on. So much walking.
Henry, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Henry, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready. We can begin.
Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmiths Guild, let me introduce the newest adept of the Master's Trial, Henry of Skalitz.
So, this is old Frisky's lad. I can hardly believe it.
Aber I do not see much of a resemblance.
Vielleicht ein wenig.
I do not see it.
Aye, aye, Frisky here, Frisky there. All that talk about not taking in outsiders, and now you've gone and flipped it all around.
Martin was a good bloke and an excellent swordsmith. If Henry here is anything like him, he'd be a welcome addition to the guild.
Genau, genau.
Look, I didn't know this Frisky fella of yours. I'm more interested to see what the lad can do than who his pa was.
We'll see what he can do shortly. Just to be clear, let me repeat what the trial entails. In the first part, the verbal examination, he will receive 3 questions. He must answer all 3 of them correctly in order to pass. If he makes a single mistake, this part of the exam is considered failed, and he won't get a chance to correct himself. After the verbal examination comes the practical one, where our adept skills will be tested.
And if he is successful, he'll become one of us.
Let's begin with the first part of the trial. Who would like to ask Henry the first question?
What's
Questions
the
3.
final step before completing a piece?
Quenching it.
Quenching the workpiece in a barrel.
That's right.
Richtig.
Let's move on to the second.
I'd like to ask Henry if sparks while forging are a good or bad sign.
I feel like that's a that depends. Ooh. You want a forge exam, sparks question answer. Just because I don't feel like reloading. That depends, like I said.
That depends.
I should have just guessed.
When you're hammering the piece,
still
it's a
wanna
good
reload.
sign. But when you're heating it up, it's a bad one.
That's correct.
I knew you wouldn't be fooled.
Last question.
Tell me, mein Anhänger, what is the Farbe of a correct heated workpiece?
Oh, yeah.
Straw yellow.
Correct. Now, just to complete the practical exam, Henry, your task will be to forge a guild sword right in front of our
Okay.
eyes.
A
Here's
guild
the
sword.
design for it, as well as the materials. I'm sure you know what to do with them.
Viel Glück. Let's see what you can do, young Frisky.
Let's see, then.
Just like
Stärker.
Martin.
Okay. Do I have a recipe I actually have to learn? No, it seems like it's automatic. Okay. Guild sword. Blacksmith's guild longsword. Okay. Let's get this party started. Eat that shit up.
Kulva.
Yeah, I fucked it up a little bit.
You're burning it.
Oh, shut up. My
It
skill
looks
is
like
good.
the lad has a firm grip.
Konzentrieren.
Just keep hammering. Up needs a little bit more heating.
What's next?
Just keep hammering. Just keep hammering.
Oof.
Take a look at that.
Halfway there.
It's
Halfway
going well so
there.
far. Keep going.
Back to the forge with ye. You are getting too cold.
Stärker.
Jetzt vorsichtig.
Just keep hammering this into shape.
Let's see then.
It would be nice if there was a freaking perk that made crafting take less time. Just like with the potions, you just make more. Which means you need to make
Looks like the lad has
less
turned.
potions.
Look at that. Nearly there now.
Okay, good. We try.
Komm schön.
Nothing special so far.
Konzentrieren.
My respect.
Hate coughing fits. Hey, it's that special quality. It's good to
done.
me.
Let's see what you made.
Masterwork?
My. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
That's right.
Fantastic work, Henry. This sword is a piece of art. I'm glad you didn't disappoint. Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmiths Guild, Henry of Skalitz has successfully completed the trial. Let us head for the guild hall for the acceptance ceremony.
Aha. I became a blacksmith. Yay!
After successfully fulfilling all requirements, I'm proud to announce our guild has grown by a new member. Approach Henry of Skalitz. Kneel. Swear for the first time on your honor and by God Almighty that you will defend the interests of the Blacksmiths Guild of Kuttenburg.
I swear.
Swear for the second time that you will protect all secrets entrusted to you by the guild.
I swear.
And swear for the third time that you will always act honestly and God-fearingly to spread the esteem of our guild among the people.
I swear.
Now hang your guild sword next to those of the other masters. Go on, hang up that sword. Welcome to the guild, Henry. It's now up to you to say a few words.
Worthy masters. First of all, I have to say what a great honor this is for me. Becoming a member of such a prestigious guild in this great city is something I'd hardly have dreamt of just a few months ago. I promise to fulfill my oaths and prove to you that I'm someone you can rely on.
We are glad to hear it. In any case, from this day forward,
Blacksmith Prestige
Henry
1.
is to take over Skoda's forge and repair it. He therefore acquires the right to use it with one obligation, and that is the accommodation of the widow Magdalena. The guild rents her jointure after the death of her husband. That will be your responsibility now, Henry.
That won't be for much longer anyway.
She's a kind woman. I'll be happy to help her.
We'll see about that. once she goes poking her nose into everything at the forge.
It sounds like you have your work cut out for you, Henry. But like all hard work, the results will surely be worth it. The ceremony is now over.
The other guy's a
Hold on,
dick.
thank you.
Commissions that appear on your map each day. Okay. Don't really
Be with
care.
you, Henry.
Let's see what we got. This is the armor? Uh-huh. So I could just go talk to her. Check. And there's a tipster right next door. Nice. Okay. Well, y'all can pound sand. I'm out. I don't give a crap about the other guilds. I am going to my forge. Because that's what I wanted. Oops. Don't go that way. Go to the door.
I am here for anyone who wants to learn.
The best with...
I went the wrong way. This way. Is that right? Yes. This place is farking huge.
There's no end to it.
Eagle scribe. Yeah, there's gonna be so much stuff to buy here. I need so much more money. Oh boy. Well, hopefully, I can start working on these commissions and stuff. How bad did I go? I went too far. I need a quick travel point directly to my forge. That's what I need. Armor smith, weaponsmith. There's a lot of people here. A lot of different places you can sell. Is this right? No, I need to go farther south. Place is freaking huge. Oh, right, the fish guy. Yeah, hard pass on the fish guy.
Greetings, sir.
Yes, Lion,
I
are you hungry
apologize.
again? Let me try to get to Magdalena. I'll save it, and I'll pause, and I'll give you some food.
I'm sorry.
I hurt myself by running too far. Okay. Good to know. Okay. There she is. 1 second. Sorry about that. He needed a little encouragement. Now he's eating right near me, so I can keep an eye on him. More or less.
Good news. I gained the right to use the forge.
Wonderful. Finally, we can make some progress here. I'm just worried that once you see the mess inside, you'll turn on your heel and run.
I'll never run away again. From anyone or anything.
I see you have a sense of duty. I like that. Anyway, the house will have to be cleared out first before you can do anything else. The forge, as well as the floor above. Clear the rubble, put it in sacks, take it outside to the wagon, pick up the things laying around, sweep the floors. There's much to do, and I'm afraid I won't be of much help. My back isn't what it used to be. One bad move and I'll stay hunched over like an old crone.
I'm sure I can manage.
I hope so. Looks like you have some strong hands and that you're not all thumbs.
I
But
made a
first you'll have to
masterwork.
get inside.
Oh, no.
The entrance from the street is blocked. A beam collapsed.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Block the entrance. Huh? Okay. So, I can't do anything here yet. Okay.
We'll have to open this gate from the other side.
I mean, I own this place, so why am I having to lockpick my own place? It's kind of silly.
I wonder what's in store for me here.
Clear up. Okay, grabbing Lion's food.
Now just to put it in a sack and take it to the wagon.
Gotta do all the mundane shit before I can do the actual game. If I can bit by bit make this place look better, that'll be great. Okay, it's gotta be this card, because you see that little water line leading this way? It's supposed to direct your eyes. Or is it? Okay. So where's the cart, if that's not the cart? Is the cart out here, where I didn't see it? Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. I don't have to go as far. That's good.
Lugging sacks really never gets old.
Yes, it does. The opposite of what you said.
Come on.
This is gonna be my sleeping quarters, maybe?
Carrying those heavy sacks up and down the stairs. I couldn't handle it.
Second, there we go. All right, let's go finish up this cleaning. Okay, what else does it say? Block the entrance to forward, open the gate to the yard. Collect all the materials from the upper floor.
This looks like it was an apprentice's room.
Pretty crappy stuff, but hey. I don't understand. Okay. Okay. This. Gather all the rubble upstairs. Collect materials. Okay. Scrap metal. Exotic wood. Skin. Okay, so there's one more item hidden somewhere about. That should be it. Sheet metal.
I reckon I can still use these materials.
Okay, now I can sweep. Okay. Bit by bit by bit by bit, it's letting me.
Good as new, I suppose.
No, I'm not going to put anything else up there right now. Okay. Journal. What's next? Unlock the entrance and open the gate to the courtyard. Okay. Like to get rid of those poles, but okay, so you just batter it down. Great. Don't have the key to the sales chest yet. Okay.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Fasting material. Oh, the keys, which I could have used instead of lockpicking, but I'm better than that, so that's fine. So far, this forge hasn't cost me any money. I'm going to assume there's going to be like a repair fee or something here at some point.
One sack after another.
Yes, I'm cleaning up the rubble. Clear rubble.
Ooh.
And I can get my own apprentice someday, hopefully, because there's an apprentice room. That would also be interesting. I should have opened up that side thing so I didn't have to do this big roundabout, but... Well, I'll do that last. What can I say? I feel like this is reminiscent of the first game's minigame, or side quest, whatever, where you could deal with that town. Which I rather enjoyed in the first game.
Lord, it's even worse than I thought in here.
What are you talking about? You didn't even see it in its worst state. Okay, well, what else to say? Clean up the rubble by the forge, collect all the materials on the floor. There's 3 more materials. I think it's these 3 pieces. Whatever. Okay.
Some of this is bound to come in handy.
There we go. There's the last rubble pile.
Ugh.
Those sure look heavy.
Sweep the floor, the ground floor. Okay. Sweep. Sweep, sweep, sweep. This shitty broom. Machine
this?
sketch.
It has Martin's mark on it. I'll have to ask Magdalena.
Okay, let's go ask Magdalena.
My word, you really are a handy lad. And hard-working too. I like to see that. You see this, Skoda? Your forge is finally in good hands.
I found this. The mark Martin used to use is on it. Do you know what it could be?
Aye, that looks like one of the sketches for that grand project of theirs. They always met up in the evenings after work. All hush-hush, and over something so silly, no less.
Why did they meet up?
Because of the broken astronomical clock on the Rathaus Tower. Back then, the city officials decided they wanted it fixed, so they asked the masters of the guild to propose a solution. Your pa got all excited about it, then got my old Skoda involved, along with that other apprentice that was here. What was his name? Such a timid, quiet lad. Sakra. Oh, I can't recall, but I remember they did some work on it, but the city ended up changing its mind.
What happened?
They brought in some Italians, all the way from Padua or whatever it's called. And how do you think that turned out?
They messed it up?
It was a terrible disgrace. The Italians ended up running off along with the money. There
Of
was no
course they
money
did.
left for the repairs, and there still isn't. So the clock is still broken. I remember when it still used to chime.
We'll fix
But
that.
what can you do? Better to discuss what you want to do with this place.
I want to get the forge running.
All right, then. Come. This was Skoda's table. He was always sketching something, planning repairs. He could stand here for hours. It was his favourite spot. And now it's yours.
It's an honor.
I think there's just one thing left to do. You have to put up a shop sign. So your customers know where to go, right? Have a look
Yes.
at the plans here.
First, flip the books, because I need to go to that scribe and sell all this shit. Old machine sketch. I'm not selling that. Okay. On the table before you can buy furniture and carry out renovations to house, chamber, and garden. Getting renovations of furniture requires enough coin to blacksmith timber. Once you acquire something, it means available to you permanently. Okay. That's good enough. Huh, okay, so that's the tutorial. Check.
Good work, Henry. I didn't think I'd see this fire going ever again.
We'll get this place up and running.
Now that you're officially open,
What do you need?
nothing difficult. It served me for many years, even after he died. Only now it's all worn down and crooked, so it's not good.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years? Someone from the guild.
I don't need. Besides, if you're even half as talented as your pa was, this should be child's play.
Of course.
And don't forget to sharpen it too. I can't.
I noticed you're broke.
It's a nightingale. I used to sing while I worked.
It's a real map.
It's mainly a keepsake now. Not and an axe doesn't make the best.
I'd like to know more about.
What would you like?
How did he become a guild master?
Not long after our wedding, he passed the guild exam. He was even offered a choice of two. There were two vacant ones. One in town in the Merchant's Quarter, where young Matthias is now, and this one. Everyone was surprised he chose this place. But we figured there'd be more space here. And we were right. People didn't mind walking outside the walls once they saw the big, fine smithy we built here. As our smithy prospered, Skoda's influence grew, not just in the guild. He even talked about standing for a seat on the council. But he didn't live.
How many journey?
Well, not all. He started with some lad called Yaneba from Petch. But the boy couldn't take Skoda's height. My husband was a strict man. I can't remember if your father was an exception. Him and the fly. The two of them stayed together here. That says something about their skill. They were just fine smiths. And
What happened after he died?
it's all a bit of a blur. It all happened so quickly. He fell ill. Suddenly the smithy was full of people. The journeyman disappeared without a word. I went to my... and the rest you know.
I'd like to know something.
Of course.
What was Martin like when he was young?
He was a well-mannered boy. I didn't know him outside the forge, but by all account, word was he never missed a chance for mischief. He eventually talked him into a wager. I don't even remember what. He took a long pole, and it seemed like a clever idea, but the pole scholar called him frisky.
How was he at the...
Better than good. He wasn't a complete beginner when he came. He'd trained on... I think he brought a few sketches with him, which he showed Skoda, and the two of... He wanted to become a swordsmith, and it showed. He really kept... My husband praised him for being able to think for himself, and he didn't hand out praise like...
How did you get...
He was no trouble. Ate whatever I cooked, helped out now. He was a bit like a son to me, although he never wanted to talk about his family.
Why did he end up leaving?
Because he was a adventurer or something in his youth, is what I'm guessing.
If only I knew. One day he was still here, comforting me, saying everything would be all right. He was gone. Didn't even take his things. I asked after him at the... I often wondered if he'd got himself into trouble somehow, and I doubt...
Now you can decorate your house upstairs. Okay, well, fuck off, Magdalena. I'll just work on this. Okay. I now have a roof. Okay, nothing I could do there. Nothing I could do there. We go to the chamber. Only 100, that's fine. Nothing I do there. Nothing I do there. Leaky barrel. Nothing I do there. Okay. Let's just dirty table. Yes, I want the dark table. Okay, garden. Huh? Can't do anything. Need more prestige. 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 More prestige. Okay. Fair Magdalena's axe. Do I have Magdalena's axe? Yes, I do. We'll just go craft that then. Why don't we? At least I have access to the forge now. Come on, get that straw yellow. There it is. Not actually as heated as it could be, but good enough for this moment. Yeah, it's cooling quickly. So I'm just going to finish hammering this side, turn it over, and back to the forge, just significantly heat it. Hopefully I won't burn it, but even if I do, who cares? Won't be that big a deal. There we go, that's much better looking. Well, he still didn't heat it up high enough, but... Please keep a hammer in. Over. Swing and a miss. Good job, Taff. And a whiff. Back to the forge with E. Hopefully after this I can unlock the sales chest so I can use some of these ingredients I have. And, you know, make some pieces and then have them automatically sold. That would be great. I'm going to guess I have to get farther in this quest line. More prestige before that will happen. Beans! Hammer them in the beans. Flip it over. Back to the forge. Yes.
That looks good.
There we go.
Now just to temper it.
Yeah. Masterwork, no less. All right, to the grinding wheel.
All done.
Razor sharp. Here, have my +1 axe. Hey, lady. Okay, what else am I supposed to do? I did properly sharpen it. It said all done. You need me to sharpen it more?
No need to sharpen this.
Okay. So it's good. Hey, lady. To Magdalena's axe sharpened, but cannot turn in quest. Oh, did I not sharpen the Magdal? I got the work axe instead, even though I said that I wanted to click on the Magdalena's axe. That seems like a very Tath move. Try this again. Yes, I tried to click on this one, and it did the other one instead. Stupid game. Controls on this are terrible, I will say. Probably why I haven't really done much sharpening in this game.
Yeah. Can't get any better than this.
Get rid of this. Useless. Okay. Went upstairs for some reason. No. She's downstairs now? What the hell? Oh, my bed is upstairs. Got it.
I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. Let's see. My word. This is really great work, Henry. Your customers will be tripping over each other to buy your products. Just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. If something is shoddy, they'll notice it right away. So, if you mess up a piece while forging and it ends up being low quality, it's best to just make a new one. All right?
All right.
I'm not
Word
going to
will
make low
spread
quality.
soon enough
That's
that
never...
locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged. And you'll have your first customers. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come to me with orders. I did the same for my husband back then. Does that work for you?
That works for me.
Glad to hear it.
As long as it doesn't bother you.
Why would it? I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. I don't get out much, so I have all the... Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell pieces you forge. There's a storeroom past the left door under the archway on the
Yes,
street.
I found that already.
Where you'll find a chest you can put products in, and I'll do my... Here's the key to the chest. I'll hold on to the money for the products for you, so...
You've taken on quite the workload.
I don't mind. Or in the meantime, you can...
What should I do?
The Guildmasters are an eclectic bunch. They all like... It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. They'll appreciate... For example, Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the Guildhall, he used to be one of your pa's best friends. He might even tell you about some of them. Oh, yes, you do.
Take care then, and have a pleasant evening.
Okay. Hey, I don't want that door closed. Stay open. Free food. Yay. I can't talk to you, though. Okay. So, I didn't really need this, but let's just double check. My craftsmanship's already at 30. I am a master craftsman. I've got everything. I'm not encountering any problems there. Ooh. I got Master Thief. Hold on. After seeking luck, no. Sure, I'll take it. I'll take inconspicuous next. If I get there. I was hoping for... Okay, so I have to go play dice with the dude. Or it'll really let me do anything. Fine. Back to town. And we're going to do it the lazy way. And I can now fast travel back and forth. That's amazing. What I wanted before. He is north. I should still have enough money so that I can do even a very expensive game of dice. I will spend some time making some product. But I figured first I will try to do this quest, since it seems like what I really need is the prestige. I might be able to buy something now, so I will need the money. So it's a little bit of column A, a little column B. No, that's wrong, right? What's it sending me? No, southwest is right. Oh, it's hidden behind that other icon. That's kind of annoying. I'm going to need to find some quests that let me go kill a bunch of people so I can get their gear, because that will really help me speed up my monetary acquisition, since my initial nest egg from all the battles has started to deteriorate.
Ah, if it isn't our newest...
I was just passing by.
That's nice of you. How's the forge doing?
Pretty well. I'll clean things up. Soon it'll be good as new.
Well, best of luck to you, lad. Us guildmasters have to support each other, you know. Work...
By the way, Magdalena mentioned you like playing dice.
Aye, that's no secret. Anytime, any place. What about you?
Of course.
Glad to hear it. What game would you like to play?
Cardinals.
Let's play.
What's Cardinals, you ask? I have no idea. So this is a gold game, is basically all it means. Okay. I need my info screen. Firing is what? Huh. 3, 4. Good enough. Oh, I have to do that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can have one more. Huh. There we
Come
go.
on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Goal is 4,000. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. Scoring continue. Scoring continue.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Warm pass.
Aren't those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there? Alright, that'll do.
Or lower dice better.
Finished.
Okay, so
Your
why
turn.
was... Oh,
Damn it. They're yours, lad.
I need to do better. Why is that not an acceptable combo? That's a full house. Does it need to be at least... I don't understand why that's not working. Okay, so ones are just lucky somehow. I'm behind the curves. So
That's
lower
enough.
is better.
Your turn.
I'm way behind, but I'm understanding the game a little better. think I'll do that.
I hope you don't throw like that again.
But I want lower, because ones seem to be great. I don't understand that, but that's fine.
These
Only
ones here.
slightly ahead of me now. If I can get on a roll like that last run, I'll be good. Why did he get so
Aye,
much from
that'll
that?
do.
I don't understand. This makes no sense. Something about the
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Well, I'm basically screwed, so... Just seems like lower numbers are better. Did you just flub? Nope, guess not. He's just gonna win. I can try it again. Not like I'm gonna lose all that much. I just have to use different dice.
Great. And
Just like your pa. Frisky always had rotten luck at dice too.
Really?
Aye, but he did more than all right for himself in other areas. You know what they say, unlucky. Maybe it'll be this. Now listen, I had an idea. When you play dice, you could spread our guild.
What do you mean?
Players in Kuttenburg and beyond always appreciate it when someone like a guild master. It'll help our prestige. And so you have something to play for, even with take this.
Thanks.
And one more thing. When me and the other masters had a good look at you during this, you seem like the type of fella that's been through a...
You're right.
And that's just so you understand, us fellas at the guild are craftsmen, merchants. There are some troubles we can't solve without outside help. And now that we have someone like you, we might not have to go looking for it elsewhere.
What's this about?
A shipment of materials that got stuck. One of our German masters, Klaus Eichner, wanted to go and see him. He can...
Wait a moment. I wanted to ask you about Mort.
Of course I did. All the blacksmiths, but it was different with Frisky. That was real friendship. These days...
Who's the fly?
A fella called Stander. He used to apprentice with... Folks used to call him Fly because he was always calm. But when he got pissed...
He sounds like he'd be worth talking.
Aye, only he left the burg. God knows, maybe one of the other masters...
I hear he and...
Aye, everyone wanted to back then. But Frisky and Fly said they'd... But they could have just been yanked...
Well, I don't think Martin would...
I suppose you're right. I reckon if he was still alive...
What did you get up to?
Ha! Things that aren't polite to talk about, lad. Girls. Maybe I'll tell you sometime. But anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure...
I lost, but that's fine. I accomplished what I needed to, which was play a game of dice. Okay. And I learned a little bit more about how it works. What's this introduction? Okay. That is not the way out. Oh, I'm at the guild hall now? What the hell? We traveled? How the hell does that work? I was playing dice with him at the tavern, and then we teleported. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. Even better. Well then, first step first. We're gonna fast travel and go sleepy bye. This is my forge. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Let's see if I can get some food from the pot in the morning. It'd be really great if this is a recurrent use of food. I mean, I've got tons on me. It's not a big deal, but... That night shield can be sold for scrap. I do not need it. Eat from the pot.
And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And
One more.
not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Ah, she's
We are
praying.
weary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou.
She must be in her room.
Pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Amen.
Magdalena, can I talk to you? No? Okay. Well, let's go find Klaus. Kuttenburg could use multiple fast travel points. By multiple, I mean more than just the two.
Come and hear something you won't believe. I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced.
Nope, not looking at you. Don't give a crap. Nope. About this door.
What was all that about yesterday?
This door.
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Such dir was aus.
Hello,
Grüß
Klaus.
Gott, Bruder Schmied.
Boris mentioned you wanted to discuss something with me.
And what is it he told you?
Not much, but I understand you're having some sort of business troubles.
Good, good. But before we speak, I have to ask you something. And please be honest. Is Martin the blacksmith really your father, junger Mann?
Why do you ask? Don't you believe me?
Ich möchte dir trauen, but I have a good memory for faces. And to tell you the truth, you do not resemble your father much.
Martin was the one who raised me and taught me the craft, but he wasn't my real father. You're right.
And you admit this freely, even while knowing the regulations forbid bastards from becoming members of the guild?
My father would vouch for me, were he still alive. He'd want me to carry on his legacy.
Well said. The wishes of the dead do indeed bear weight. Nevertheless, do not mention this to anyone else. Not everyone may be so understanding, and may wish ill upon you, Junge. Now please follow me. We can discuss the rest in private. Ach ja. It is always easier to think over a cup of wine. So bitter und so süß wie das Leben selbst.
Talk in German
Why
again.
did you...
Gott segne dich, Klaus. Oh, verzeih, I did not know you had a visitor.
Nichts passiert, mein Bruder. Allow
Brother,
me to
okay.
introduce our newest member, Master Henry. Henry, this is my younger brother, Olbert, a royal official. He oversees the customs and guilds of Kuttenberg.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Ja, gleichfalls, Meister. Do not let me disturb you. We shall speak later, Klaus. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Freunde.
Good. Now you know my brother as well. He is a man of strong principles. The guilds do not have it easy with him.
Your brother is a nobleman. He looks highborn.
Nein, not at all. We have the same father. but I was the one to inherit his forge and place in the guild. Albert had to pave his own road. Everything he has achieved is thanks to his ability to
Is he
deal
going to
with
be a
people.
problem?
So he's our ally. We can trust him.
That depends. He is an honest man, but he will not give us anything for free. Things used to be simpler with him. Nevertheless, while the world may change, problems stay the same. And you are the one I chose to help me deal with them, junger Mann.
I'll be happy to, if I'm able. What is this about, Master?
You may not know this, but it is my job to guarantee the guild can do its work without interruption, and that the goods get where they need to. Surely you know our work attracts all sorts of undesirables, right?
Yep.
Did something go missing? Someone got robbed?
If only it was just one someone, junger Mann. And I'm afraid we will have to sort this out ourselves.
If something happened, why don't we turn to the bailiff?
Because things are more complicated than they seem, junger Mann. Look, this city may belong to the king, but it is controlled by rich foremen and trade guilds. While ours may be among the most influential, that is precisely what upsets many people and arouses envy.
So the bailiff wouldn't help us?
Natürlich hilft er. But the question is how long it would take and how much merchandise we would have left over.
What are you implying?
Only that there are many who would wish harm upon our guild. What's more, ever since the army arrived in the region, every dirty deed is blamed on deserters and Trabants.
Are you saying they're ambushing our wagons on purpose?
Ja, genau. And it is getting harder and harder to save what we can. That is why I wanted to ask for your help, junger Mann.
I'll be happy to help.
This sounds
Where
like
should
a
I
job
go?
for
I see
looting
you are
powers.
not afraid of anything, mein Freund.
Well, I don't mind getting my hands dirty when it's for a good cause.
Good, good. That is just what we need. A supply wagon on his way from Prague disappeared yesterday. It was likely attacked. It is some rotten luck. There was nothing particularly valuable, but the foreman had guild documents with him for transferring property.
Do you suspect someone?
Hard to say. I do not know yet. But those documents will cost us dearly unless we get them back, assuming those blackguards have not already burned them.
So you think there's more of them?
Ja, das stimmt. I would guess they have a camp somewhere nearby.
I understand. I'll have a look around and try to find those documents.
Gut gemacht. Tell me, how do you plan on doing it?
I'll find those wretches and fill them with arrows before the...
Good. That sounds like I will give you some arrows as well as some weapon coating. But
Thanks. That'll come in handy.
The documents you are looking for have a green seal with the guild symbol. And I doubt those blackguards know how to read. So perhaps you will get lucky and find them lying around, or maybe...
Is there anything else?
Nein, das ist alles. Get those...
Okay. Good to know. All right, let's do a quick repair job on my gear. I don't know why things keep getting hurt when I'm not using them, but whatever. Blacksmiths. Because I can. How the hell do I get out of here? All right, there's his...
Good day.
Wanted to grow here, did you?
All right, let's look around. What do we got? Cover the stolen documents. It's just that easy. Balls. It's going to be a big area. Okay, so how do I get out of the city? Straight west. And then on until midnight. I don't know why someone's looking for me. I literally had a meeting with the dude, and then I left. But you guys are dorks. And I'm not going to ambush them by shooting them. That's not going to happen. Because as I've talked about earlier, archery sucks. But I will... Did I see that right? Oh my god! They did think of it! Oh my god, look at that! There's a north gate. So there's probably something down here as well, maybe? Oh my god, they actually did put in multiple quick travel plates. Just not as many locations as I would hope they would. Okay, that's fine. Let's get the marker pointed in the right direction. Alright. First visit to Kuttenburg. Check. And a positive one. Got my forge set up. I will do some crafting. I'll probably do that off stream when I'm done here. This might be the last quest I do for the day. Like I said, I might do a bunch of crafting off-site to get some more money. This quest hopefully will give me a nice little nest egg to also help me continue acquiring funds. The fact that dice game got me, and the axe turning got me to what was it? The Prestige 4 was it? Is very nice. I probably can afford more stuff, but I don't have the money to afford more stuff. So I'm going to need to craft some things so that I can have some funds on hand. I've got some really nice new recipes. I mean, that's why I'm poor, right? I spent all my money on the crafting recipes that guy told me about after I'd already bought them. Like, yeah, I know. I saw your sketches. I bought them.
The guild's wagon and stole those documents. Master Eichner wanted.
Okay. Yes, I'm in the greater area.
For them.
Okay. If I ambush them, it's going to be by stealth. This is a big freaking area to look. And I don't have anything to narrow down the area. Just randomly ride around and look. That's what I'm doing. Hoping to see something suspicious. That looks like a road through the river. Yes. Oh, a mill. It is for the river. Oh. I mean, chances are they would have been attacked near the road. So let's use the logic of maybe if I start at the road and walk along it, I will find some tracks or something. That seems fairly logical. I just need to find the road. Which is where? Almost right in front of me. Check.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay. Maybe this will cause them to ambush me as well. That's another possibility. Just keep following the path. For now. That looks like an abandoned cart.
Whoa. What have you found, boy? A caravan attacked so close to the city. It really isn't very safe around here.
Couple arrows. Charcoal. 3 arrows is nice. Not that I use them, because I suck. Uh-huh.
Can handle it.
I tell you, not another one. I'll be quiet. Find someone else.
Nice ingredients.
That's just some old wives' tale, isn't it? Maybe not. Are you attached to your eye? Now that I think about it, this wagon could be going a bit faster.
Let's see if Mott can track anything from here.
Track.
Nope. I have nothing that he can track. Okay. We're very close to the road, but nothing. Oh. I swear I saw something. The Emut. Nope, there was something here. That was Nettle. Name. Okay. Let's keep moving forward. Whatever it is, I like that sleeping buff. Game save, which means I have to be close. So we go into stealth mode. Ooh. Wow.
A bandit camp. Just like Eichner thought. I hope they haven't burnt those documents yet.
What? Turn around right now. Get the hell out of here.
He's alone, isn't he?
Well, what's it gonna be? Get out!
Take a hike, you scumbag!
Get out of my sight now! Scram! Right now! Now get out, you... Oh my God! I must be imagining things! You're back here again!
Go to hell!
Okay. Let's try sneaking the other way. I can do this with a straight up fight, but I like doing this a little more stealthily.
Never mind. Hey? Strange. What?
You! Get out! Now! I'm counting to 10! Take the hike, you scumbag! 1, 2.
Come on,
Go on.
finish this.
All right. Just pretend I was never here.
Fuck right off! And don't show your face round here.
10.
Alright. Give it one more try. Might do this off stream. I like stealthing stuff, but this is going to keep going on and on. I've been streaming for at least a decent time now. First up, my stealth is increased. I like that. Ambusher it is. Alright. We stealth around.
To hell with it. I saw Peter the Gob the other day.
That son of a bitch! Where?
Where do you think? At the mill. I was there with Paka and Yura to sell some goods we picked up before that time.
Your life. Dirty. Turn around and forget you saw anything. Intruder! Get over here! You want to be a tough fella, eh? Show me what you got then, you piece of shit! Take that!
Alright. That's fine. Alright, guys. I'm going to call it there. I'll just do some fighting and stuff on the side here. Do a little bit of things, but I think I'm at a good place. So, let me go switch to my end screen here. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you soon. We'll see what's next in store. Maybe some more Kingdom Come Deliverance or something else. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, once again, thanks for